Excuse me.
Right now. May I take a message?
You left it over on the copy machine.
Thank you very much. Paloma Securities. All right, I need a perspective on this.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. 1 moment.
Miss Graves, are you familiar with what we do here?
You research bankrupt companies, the ones that look like good prospects for reorganization. You put together pools of investment capital to buy up the stock. You put together the Acropolis Hill deal, Masters Techo Time, and Tane Electronics.
I see you've done your homework.
Is that your wife and children?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lovely family. You're a lucky man.
Your resume is quite something, Miss Graves. BA, MBA in business, NYU, stockbroker, New York, Atlanta, San Diego. I'm only looking for a secretary here. Why would anyone with a background like yours settle for a job like that?
Two years ago, I lived in San Diego with my husband and daughter. One night, they were coming home from the Y. My daughter was on a swim team. It was late, and a semi went through the center divider. The driver was drunk. And they were both killed instantly. I had an emotional breakdown. It took me about a year, to get myself together again. And then 6 months ago, I moved up here to try and start my life over.
Didn't I tell you before, Maisie? If they call, I'll only speak with their legal representatives.
I'm not interested in the pressure of a broker's job anymore. My life is so different now. But please check my references. I really do know this business, and I just need to get back to work.
When can you start?
Securities and investment.
Do you have a roommate, Maisie?
My mother and I have an apartment together. It seems like all we ever do is argue. She argues, I listen. She wants to know where I am all the time and not to stay out too late. I don't do this or that right. And if I ever have a date, which is rarely, she always hates them.
Why don't you get a place of your own?
With my bills and what I make, I take care of my mother, you know.
Yes, I have it.
And she thinks that I'm better off at home for the time being.
Maisie,
Yes.
I asked for the ESOL data file over an hour ago. What happened?
I put them all right
Maisie, I asked you a question.
Mr. Hodges, I saw Maisie put that file right on your desk. You were probably across the hall talking to that lovely secretary, Miss Dandridge. Probably just overlooked it.
Paloma Securities and investment. I'll connect you. I think it's all in trust. So, Paloma Securities and investment.
Don't let him get to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll tell him right away.
You know what? I gotta go find some place around here to get my hair cut. You want to, go to the hairdresser together on Saturday and then have lunch?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that'd be fun. You know something? I've been watching you around here. You do so much, and you're so talented.
But I don't have any self-confidence, right?
You can work on that a little. Then couldn't we all? The important thing is, we girls have to stick together. Why don't you show me the procedures for setting up the monthly billing statements? That way I can help you with them.
That's a great idea. Okay.
Yeah, they are.
Go on. Oh, they're just over here. That car and...
Right. Good one. That's a prize. Try again.
Oh, yeah, look at that. That one is a doll. She's not like some of the other parents that you have to call for months just to get the minimum amount of time and effort out of them.
Yeah, and considering what happened to her husband and daughter.
What? What do you mean?
They were killed in a plane crash in Canada.
And what about you? Would you like to try?
Oh, what's that? May I see how it feels?
Sure.
One of the ladies just told me about your husband and daughter. I can't tell you how sorry I am.
Thank you.
Have you started dating yet, or at least going out?
No.
Oh, I don't mean to pry, but you're still so young. You know the church here sponsors a dating service.
Hi, I'm Gary Shandberg, and I'm a dentist, and I'm originally from Chicago. I'm looking for a woman who has some contradictions in her life, I guess. I'd like myself nice, quiet nights at home, long, romantic walks, and I like a woman who can get loose and get wild. My name is Chris Struck. I'm 48 years old. I'm a teacher of biology at a small college here. I enjoy... Hi, my name is Sidney Wiltz, 42, single. Run my own company, steel company. And I think I'm a pretty straightforward and honest fella. I'm not a pushover, but I think I've got a good heart. And that I mentioned that I was single and never been married. Run my own company, steel company. And I think I'm a pretty straightforward and honest fella. I'm not a pushover, but I think I've got a good heart.
Sydney?
I sure hope you're Vanessa.
You know, you're even kinder looking than your picture, which I didn't think was possible.
Hi.
Oh, thank you.
Tell me. I built my company from the ground up, and it's been very successful. Knock on wood. However, I'm 42, and I look at myself and say, what's it all for? Life is an adventure, but I've missed an important part of it.
You know, Sydney, not many men would talk about themselves as honestly as you do. I think it's a real tribute to your belief in yourself.
Here's to what's important in life.
I'll drink to that.
No, I've never been married. But I find myself becoming more and more envious of people who are. Happily married, of course.
Oh, look at that. Water is so mysterious at night, don't you think?
You are a very beautiful woman, Vanessa.
You're very sweet.
Have you ever been married?
Yes, for 10 years. My husband and daughter were killed in a car crash in San Diego 2 years ago.
I'm sorry.
Is there anything about the monthly statements you still need to know?
Just how to input a new account.
Oh, that's easy. Push F1. Okay, the new account will automatically be numbered. And the first thing we do is we name the account. So why don't you make up the party's name and type it in?
Why don't we just call it the Vanessa Maisie account?
Okay. It's a beautiful ring.
Thank you.
Didn't you say you graduated from NYU?
Yeah, why?
Well, this says Syracuse University.
My late husband went to Syracuse. He gave me this ring The weekend he proposed to me.
Yeah. See? The account is now classified with a number.
Why don't you show me how to input new stock buys?
Okay.
Let's say we've invested in 5 new stocks, each with a $10,000 cash block.
All right. Pick a stock.
Since we're not allowed to invest anyway, why don't we go crazy? Let's pick 5 stocks that have done really well. That way we'll know what it looks like to be rich. At least on paper.
Okay. Lochinvar Technology.
For 10,000?
Oh, let's try Primo Pain. That's a really great stock.
Another 10,000. And how about Try Lion Investments? That's a good one. 10,000. Morning, Coloma Securities and Investments. Sydney, hi. I'm fine. I had a wonderful time, too. Saturday? That'd be terrific.
So, the stock opens at $3 a share. I buy 2,000 shares, and I think I've invested in a pretty good idea. In 2 months, the stock has dropped to $1.40. Did I learn my lesson and bow out? No. I buy more stock. 2 months after that, it's down to 40 cents a share. Did I learn my lesson then? Of course not.
What was this stock?
A toothbrush with the toothpaste already in it. You know, to be sold in dispensers at airports, whatever.
That sounds like a clever idea.
Except for one problem. A woman's teeth turned green after using it.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh.
I don't have any luck with stocks, but they did send me a couple of boxes of samples, though.
What did you do with them?
I give them as presents to people I don't like. What's the matter?
Nothing. It's just that this is the first time since the accident that I've been really happy.
I'm happy too.
Do you mean to tell me that the guy you work for did the Acropolis Hill deal?
Alex Rasmussen, yeah.
That was one of the great stock deals. The investors made $20 for every one they put in.
Boy, he's a genius. Could you pour me some wine?
Sure. This Alex Rasmussen, do you think that I could talk to him? I'd still like to try my hand at some stocks.
Uh-oh.
No toothbrush stocks, I swear.
Well, actually, he doesn't have any outside investors. He's just got this small syndicate of people that he's cultivated for about 15 years. He even makes his employees sign a confidentiality agreement. Of course, he lets his brokers invest at me, since I was a broker, and he pays me such a lowly secretary salary, he feels he has to do something to keep me around. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You have such nice hands.
Thanks.
If you want, I'll ask him about your investing.
Would you?
For you? Sure.
I feel like we've done this 1,000 times.
I hope it's not 999 times too many.
It's 1,000 times too few. I want you to spend the night with me.
I better go.
Vanessa. Vanessa, I'm sorry. My timing's lousy. It's just that I think,
Sydney.
well, what I want to say...
Sydney. It's not you.
That's good. Because I think I'm falling in love with you, and I don't want to do anything to screw this up.
It's just so hard to let go of 10 years of your life.
Tell me what you want me to do to make you happy, and I will. Why don't we drive up along the coast, find a nice spot, and spend the weekend? Or we could fly to San Francisco.
I'd love to. I can't.
What's up?
I have to go down to San Diego. It's been a month since I've been to the graves and put flowers. Can I see you when I get back, though?
Of course.
This is a lovely plot on this hill under the tree. I think your husband and your daughter would have found this spot very comforting.
So do I.
And of course, this site is sectioned for 4 resting places. Should we go to the office?
Could we stop at my car first?
Sure.
I'd like this headstone placed on the graves.
Certainly, but we wouldn't be able to place it until the bodies have been laid to rest.
There are no bodies. My husband and daughter died in a boating accident off Hawaii. Their bodies were never recovered. I just need a place to come and leave flowers, grieve. You understand?
Absolutely. This is a place to share time, memories.
Exactly.
Kelowna Securities and Investment. Please sign here, Ms. Green.
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
I'm just gonna take these, okay? I'm gonna swing by, so I'll be a little bit late. Just let them know.
Kelowna Securities and Investment.
Now, if they call while I'm out, you can take a call.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry, Mr. Rasmussen is in a meeting. May I take a message? No, her personal account would like you to call him. Well, it's up to you.
What's the matter? I got into a car accident at lunch.
Oh, no.
It's not serious, but I have over $400 in damages, and my deductible is only $500. I turned my check over to my mother. My credit card is tapped out, and if she finds out, she's just going to say that I'm stupid and irresponsible.
Hey, this is not a healthy way to live. Look, I'll lend you the money. Go and have it taken care of this afternoon. And don't worry, I'll stay late and take care of the billing.
Vanessa, thank you.
Look at this. I mean, I have a successful company, but if we grind out 8% profit a year, we're knocking them dead. But this is amazing.
Hey, you. Close your eyes. Close them. Open your hand.
Vanessa,
I always want you to know how soon it's going to be before you see me again.
This is beautiful.
Oh, by the way, I talked to Alex, and he won't break precedent about outside investors. It's really too bad, too, with some of the deals he's got coming up. But don't worry. I can always make us enough to buy anything we want.
How much are the initial investment blocks?
For the deals coming up?
Mm-hmm.
10,000.
Suppose I gave you enough money for one block. Could we invest in your name? I mean, I don't want to get you in trouble or anything, but with whatever we make, we could take a trip somewhere, maybe Europe. Hmm? Hmm? Yes, Sydney, I like that idea.
Mm.
$10,000.
I'm going to make you a lot of money, Sydney.
Oh, boy.
Well, it's lovely. I mean, we're very happy for you, but we're just wondering if the lady has passed the mother test. Has she met the matriarch?
My mother flew in 3 weeks ago to meet her. And not 5 minutes from the airport, you'd think they've been conspiring together for years.
Well, see?
And you know my mother. She doesn't trust Santa Claus with Christmas.
No Santa.
And what is the name the safety deposit box will be listed under?
Marcia Anderson.
Look, Ann, look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Not only does he have a girlfriend who buys him lovely presents, but she invests his money.
Follow me, Miss Anderson. Your box number is 119. I'll show you to a room. This way, please.
And she earns him how much? Tell us, how much does she earn?
I get the subtle hint, Norm.
I still can't believe somebody like me ended up with somebody like her.
Oh, Sydney, it's because of who you are.
I wanted to ask her once, but I didn't want to seem, you know.
What? You didn't want to what? Seem what?
It's stupid.
Here she is.
Hi. Oh, I'm sorry I'm so late.
Oh, it's good to see you.
It's nice to see you, too.
Now, this is an outfit.
Oh, you look stunning. What is that color?
Long day?
I have no idea.
Well, let the games begin. I'm starving, aren't you? Yeah.
God, she looks good.
That's your investment. Right there.
We doubled our money. Doubled it. Well, you did. Not we.
You want to take my new car for a test drive?
Yeah, absolutely. Car is really something.
It was originally $49,000, but I got it for $43 because I paid cash. Oh, you know, Alex has a hot new deal going. He says it could be another Acropolis Hill.
How much are you putting in?
50,000. I put in more, except the Porsche ate up some of my profits. What do you think?
I think we're on a roll. You know, I'd put in 50.
Sorry, I didn't have time to wrap your present.
Sports car. I have a sports car. You want to go for a drive, anybody?
Enjoy it. I go.
These are my keys, and I can drive whenever I want in my car. Hey!
Norman, you look good. You son of a gun. How are you?
A little late. It's a
Well,
surprise
I apologize.
party,
No, where's the man of the
All
hour?
right,
Where is
Sydney,
he?
right down the hall.
Sydney?
Right there, back at the bar, yeah. I gotta find my drink.
Sydney.
Peter.
Happy birthday. You're looking good. You son of a gun. Yes.
Very nice.
Yes.
Lawn furniture?
About 4 dozen ties.
Thank you so much.
Listen, I'm sorry that I'm late.
It's all right.
But no sooner did I get into town, but Marge the Ripper, or should I just say my soon-to-be ex-wife, was on the phone ranting and raving.
Just relax. Have a good time. Have you met my girlfriend yet?
No.
Okay, let's... Vanessa, honey, come on over here. It's an old buddy of mine, Peter Stroman. He's my company's insurance guru and all-around pain in the neck. Peter, this is the love of my life. Vanessa Graves.
Hello.
Have you had anything to drink? Do you want something to drink?
Yes, I would.
Come on over to the bar. I'll help you out.
Nice to meet you.
Be right back, honey.
Peter. It's Vanessa Graves. I was wondering if we could get together. Sydney tells me you handle his corporate insurance, and I need some advice on a legal settlement. Where?
I just become so miserable. I got tired of all the arguments. Leading a life of no love and no passion. I just filed for divorce. Then the war really began. You know, it's interesting. It seems that no matter how a marriage starts out, it always seems to dissolve down to money. Who gets what?
And what it's gotten is pretty ugly.
Well, listen to me. I'm sitting here talking about myself all this time. You called me for some legal advice. How did this happen?
It happened because I kept asking you questions. And I kept asking because I wanted to hear your voice. I wanted to watch you talk. My father was a con man, Peter.
Really?
Yeah, really. And he taught me that you can discover everything you need to know about someone by watching their face, listening to their voice.
So what have you discovered?
I got a room here at the hotel. And a bottle of champagne. I'm going up there now, and I'm going to wait one glass. Maybe two. Because I know you want me almost as much as I want you. Don't unbutton it. Rip it off.
Vanessa.
Alex, I didn't even know you were here.
Sorry. You're still working?
I actually am typing a nasty letter to the insurance company that handled my husband's settlement.
Well, good night.
Good night.
I've got this dream. It's just us. Someplace far away from here.
Why can't we make that real?
Oh, please. You know very well why we can't. I got no savings left. Got no pension plan. My alimony and support payments are like leaving noose marks around my neck. What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to carry you off to some one-bedroom apartment by the pier? I don't think so. You don't want to live like that. I know I sure as hell don't
We
want to
could
live
make
like
it
that.
happen.
Oh,
We could. Look at that.
what's this?
I've made Sidney a lot of money by letting him invest in my account. These are the profits. This is his. This one. This. What if I could make you $250,000? What would you do then?
What are we talking about? Fantasy here or what? Then we would be on a plane that very afternoon saying sayonara to Sydney and Marge at 25,000 feet. Can you do that?
I can. If you can get your hands on $25,000, I can make you 10 for 1, and I can do it in less than 6 months.
Is that all? Just 25 grand, huh? Yeah. Let me just go over there and go over to my wallet and forge a little check out.
Don't do that! Stop that! Don't ever say that! Don't you understand something? Love is a risk. Life is a risk. Passion is a risk. Everything in this world that's worth wanting is a risk. When you want something, you go after it, just like I went after you. We're not like Sydney and Marge. We're not those kind of people. They're not the risk takers of the world. We are. You know what they get in the end? What the risk takers leave behind. Right?
Well, I guess I could go to my mother and father and grovel up some kind of a lie. I haven't tapped them yet. You wouldn't lose my 25 grand, would you? You wouldn't let that happen, huh?
Sidney didn't lose his money, did he? Remember when you asked me to think about some public relations ideas to increase your business and maybe interest some companies in wanting to merge with you?
Yeah.
Well, I've been watching how Alex works, and his genius aside, he does almost all his business by entertaining out at that estate of his. Oh, the cemetery's up a little ways yet, and it'll be on the right.
Okay.
You know, Sidney, with your house and the investments I've made for you, you're worth over $1 million now. If I were you, I'd do what Alex does. Take out a big loan and buy a big house. One that befits a corporate president, trying to impress other corporate presidents. Alex always says, money draws money.
I don't know. It's a good idea, but it's not my style.
I thought you wanted to move up to the next level.
I do.
Don't you realize that people want to do business with people they're impressed by? They want to do business with people that they feel are richer than they are.
It's too risky. We'd have all our money invested.
You asked my advice, I gave it. If you're not interested in someone's advice, don't ask for it. Just stay the way you are then. I'm sorry. I guess when I come out here, I just get emotionally overwhelmed sometimes. Please forgive me. Sydney. Maybe I'm just too emotionally tied to this life to ever give you what you really need. Maybe I should just move back home here to San Diego.
You were right today about getting that house. The only reason I balked was because it's not easy for me to make changes, even if I know that it would make me more successful.
Sydney, you're a lot more courageous than you think you are.
I'm gonna talk to Norm about a loan.
Is that what you want, or is it because I talked about going home?
What I want is for us to be together. It's the only way I could be happy. I've had this for about a week now. Marry me. Don't run back home. Don't let this slip away. I'll be good for you.
Sydney.
You nailed it, Sydney. Golly, you're a millionaire. This just blows me away. I'm gonna have to start introducing you as my friend, Mr. Wiltz, the millionaire.
Vanessa had a lot to do with that.
Yeah, well, you nailed it there too, kid.
What about the loan?
Sydney, you and I have been friends since college, but I have to tell you, there's a little problem here. I mean, all of these assets are in Vanessa's name.
We'll fix that eventually. You see, and it's just between us. Vanessa and I are getting married.
Well, look, why don't you come over on Saturday? And we can discuss this over lunch instead of a desk, and I'll make sure you get your loan and moved into your beautiful new house before you get married. You old dog, you. Congratulations.
It's normal. See you Saturday.
All right. Good work. Good job.
I gotta find out that you're getting married from Norman and Ann and Marge the Ripper and everybody except you.
The reason you didn't hear it from me is because I have no intention of marrying Sydney.
That's very cute. This is a very good imitation of somebody's intentions.
Are you finished yelling yet? I only told Sydney I would think about it. I wear the ring because he wants me to. I just don't want any trouble at home right now.
Now you got trouble here. No, tell you what we're gonna do. Why don't you just give me the money back? We'll just call it quits.
Okay, fine. But let me tell you something. This doesn't mean anything. I go along because if I don't, if Sydney should find out that I don't love him, that I'm having an affair with you, how long do you think it would be before Marge found out?
What's the point?
Your divorce isn't final yet. The point is, what if Marge started wondering, conjuring? Well, she made a lot of money for Sydney. Maybe she made some money for him, too. And now, was that his money or is that part of the marriage? Then you've got a problem, and I've got a problem, too. Mr. Rasmussen isn't going to be too happy if he finds out that I have been investing for my friends. I signed a confidentiality agreement with him, and you know that.
Fine. I didn't think about the Rasmussen thing. But my divorce is something else. She can't get at that money.
No. But she can make it very expensive for you to get to it.
I'm sorry.
Look, I am trying to do everything I can to make this thing happen. Have a little faith in me. We've only got about another month to go, that's all.
The loan has to have enough of a caveat for him to want to take it now and let us invest instead of waiting until he's married and their money is consolidated.
Just don't blow this chance, Norm.
Hey.
I mean, excuse me. If Sydney Wiltz is a millionaire, we should be moving into Versailles. Put on the happy faces.
Little bitty seed pearls all the way around my wrist came down into a little teardrop here. Here on my head, I had little bitty seed pearls again. I had more pearls all there. And with this, there were little lilies in the back. Yes.
Ann, could you give me a hand over here, please, darling?
Excuse me, will you?
Well, you didn't screw it up, did you?
Hey, the ball is in Vanessa's court now.
How'd it go?
Well,
He's not going to give us a loan from his venture capital company, not per se.
He is, however, going to give us $1 million line of credit. No prepayment penalty, terms under prime, length of time we call it, and it can be extended.
That sounds a little too good. What's the catch?
He wants to invest with me in your fund.
Oh, why didn't he come over and ask me that himself?
Plausible deniability? He's just trying to be a good friend. What's the old saying? Good friends make good investments? Let's be good friends and have them bring their checkbook.
Couple more, I think.
Hey guys, if you could get those chairs first, yeah. Thanks. Thank you.
Get that box, Phil.
Those chairs go in the den.
Both of them, ma'am?
Both of them. And that box in the kitchen.
All right. How many more trips we got? How about 2 more? Get on the wall.
All right here.
I think we got pretty much
All the rose bushes are going to have to be sprayed, and if you could mow the lawn, please.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you. It's like a palace.
I know.
Mr. Wiltz, I wanted to thank you for letting me have the guest house rent-free. It was really wonderful of both of you.
Well, whatever you can do to help Vanessa around here, it'll be worth it. You call me Sidney. You're part of the family now.
Peter. Hi. I've got a little surprise for you. Oh, no. I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to show you. Right. I just have to stop at the bank first. Okay. Bye.
Antonio! Antonio!
Honey.
1 second.
Sweetie, I've got to go down to San Diego overnight for a meeting on that insurance settlement.
You want me to take you?
That'd be great. I'd love it, but somebody needs to be here.
Have a safe trip, hon. Antonio!
Come in. Hi. Listen, Maisie, I've got to go to San Diego for a day or two, so could you see to Sydney's dinner?
Sure, I'd be happy to. I was going to stay home and cook something anyway, so... it's an awful lot of luggage for 2 days.
Well, I always tend to overpack.
Vanessa tells me you're thinking about going back to college.
Yeah, we've talked about that. But this is my first real independence, and between helping Vanessa here and keeping my job at Coloma, should be a real test to see how I handle myself. But after that, we'll see. But that's not what's really important to me anyway. I want to be married one day and have a family.
Do you have a boyfriend? Any prospects? Well, if you're interested, I could introduce you to one of my friends. Any do's or don'ts? I do like them tall and handsome. I don't like them short and wide.
No. Just someone nice like you.
Thanks. Vanessa?
Leave the light off and come over to the bed. Have you ever made love on $250,000? I could have made myself very rich, but I gave it all up for you. Peter.
We'd be on a plane that very afternoon saying sayonara to Sydney in March at 25,000 feet.
Son of a bitch. Nobody runs out on me. Love is a risk. Passion is a risk. Don't unbutton me. Rip it off.
I give this ring as the symbolic circle of my love and loyalty before the eyes of God.
I give this ring as a symbolic circle of my everlasting love and loyalty before the eyes of God.
By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
How many does that make? Remember that first night we danced at my old house?
Mm-hmm.
I knew then that I'd love you forever.
I'm so sorry.
For what?
Anything I've ever done to hurt you.
Don't be silly. Hello, Maisie.
Oh, welcome
Good
back.
to see you.
I was going to surprise you with a little breakfast.
Oh, this is beautiful.
I was looking at the wedding pictures. They're wonderful.
How was everything with you?
Okay. Norm and Ann have made me their sort of pet project, and they've been introducing me to some of their single friends. And I've had a couple of nice dates.
Great. Hey, hon, look at this.
Hey, that was quick.
Maisie was going to surprise us with breakfast. She's sweet. What are you hiding there?
Hiding nothing.
Behind your back.
Nothing.
Sure,
Hey,
what's
hey,
over there?
hey,
What?
hey, it's
What?
just...
What do you got?
nothing.
What do you got? What is it?
Just a
Let me
little
see.
something for you.
Again? Honey. Thank you. Mm.
Well, I think the market is starting to go south. It might be time to bail.
Vanessa has everything under control.
Well, we've had 6 months of upside, and all the reports say the boom may be over. Sydney, please, keep your eye on the market. Talk to Vanessa. Lord knows I've got enough of the company's money tied up in you.
Everything will be fine, but I'll talk to her and have her call you.
Look,
Hey,
Hi. Nice,
hey,
Dad.
hey,
All right.
keep your eye on the market.
If I had what you had at home, I'd be... Oh, my dear.
Could you stop it?
Oh, I don't know. I think maybe I need a little vacation from Anne. And I wish we had a live-in like Maisie. Talk to Vanessa. You know, if we ever took a hit from the market, you and I could be financially ruined. No. Hey, it could happen. All right? Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
You're 4. You're 4 years old.
Oh, dear.
Not even. 2.
I don't know what Norm is so worried about. Alex has done very well for all of us. He'll let me know when it's time to cash out.
No one has control over the market. No one. And all the projections are that the 80s boom is over.
Sydney, come on. I'm gonna go up and take a bath.
Don't know, Sydney me. I'm serious. I want to talk about our finances. Now, we've taken out $1 million loan. How much of it have we tapped into for the house and all?
About 400,000.
So we're good for 600 plus in our account.
That's right.
All right, how much do we have in our stock account?
We have about $1.5 million in our account. 200,000 of that is Norm's.
All right, that leaves us $1.3 million. I think we should pay off the 400,000 we borrowed from the account and let Norm take his if he wants. We'll have no debt, and we're still almost $1 million to the plus. What do you think?
I think you're absolutely right, darling. But I don't think we should forget a vital part of our future.
It's my opinion with the line of credit and the mortgage on this new house, you need about $1.5 million each.
Oh, well, then I think we ought to go for $2 million just to be on the safe side. Don't you, darling?
Mm-hmm.
Then you'll be required to take a physical.
It's no problem.
And you, Mrs. Wills, since you're not a client of the company.
Well, I already have a policy with Indemnity Plus. I had a physical less than a month ago, so I'm sure they'll insure me for whatever I ask.
Well, then the only other issue is beneficiaries.
Your vitals are fine, blood is fine, pathology's fine.
But I haven't been sleeping, though. I wake up 3, 4, 5 times a night. Oh, it's really hard with work and all. Maybe if I had some sleeping pills.
There's nothing physical. You're usually such an up person, Vanessa. What's wrong?
Well, in the 6 months that I've been married, my husband's... he drinks a lot. He's despondent over his business. I've been trying to get him into therapy. Couldn't you help me out?
These will be mild and good for 2 weeks. Call me back then. Yes? Okay. Excuse me a minute, I'll be right back.
How's the water?
Be better with you in it.
Oh, good time, my dear.
It's gonna get cold.
By the way, I talked to Alex.
What'd he say?
Well, in the next 2 months, this deal's closed. He'll cash you out.
We make a pretty good team, you know that?
Only pretty good.
I just don't.
No, it's every night.
Vanessa? I saw you talking to Alex. What's the matter?
Oh, Maisie. Sydney. He's drinking a lot. So much so that every night he passes out and falls asleep on the couch in the den.
That doesn't sound like him.
I know. He puts on such a perfect public face for everyone, especially you. Because he likes you so much. Don't say anything to anyone, please. He's been so despondent lately. I have a terrible feeling. I only had it once before in my life. It was right before the accident. Oh, God, please. Don't let anything bad happen.
Vanessa!
I'm in the kitchen.
I can't find that file with our insurance policies or wills.
I already put it on the table in the den.
Wow, Maisie, you look great. Doesn't she look great?
Oh, you do.
You have a date?
Mm-hmm. His name is John Preston, and he's an arbitrager for Norm's company. Norm and Ann are having a dinner party, and he invited me.
Have fun. The file is in the den.
On the table.
On the table in the den. I must have missed it.
See what I mean? Oh, you do look great. But you need a little finishing touch.
Oh, Vanessa, I couldn't borrow these.
Hey, when I was a kid, I used to cry sometimes because I wanted a sister so badly. You're the closest thing I've ever had. The earrings are yours.
Thank you.
Nice to see you. Yeah. Maisie, you went to the little boy's room. Your date?
Oh. It's a wonderful party, Norm.
Wow, thank you. We're glad you could come.
Thanks.
Oh, these are beautiful earrings you're wearing. But they're not quite as beautiful as the woman wearing them. So tell me, Vanessa and Sydney are treating you well, are they?
Well, they treat me like one of family.
I hope they let you in on their investments with Paloma.
I don't know what you mean.
I mean Sydney and Vanessa's investments with Alex.
Nobody who works there is allowed to invest.
Ah, well, you see, your investments must be somewhere else. But tell me, are they giving you any guidance at all about your financial security?
On my salary, security is week to week.
Norm, I'd like to see you in the kitchen.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, you see, now that's something I can help you with.
Now.
Okay, we gotta get together and talk about it, right?
Honey, I know this is difficult to discuss, but this is my living will. It deals with life support, things like that. What's the matter?
I am getting the flu. I'm gonna go upstairs and lie down.
Why don't you just come over on the couch and take a nap?
Okay.
Come on.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh. I feel so tired.
I know. Go on, you'll feel better. Sydney.
Is it time to go to the bed?
Sydney. Sydney.
Please.
we didn't need that big house. Now the pressure's just gotten to be too much for him, and every night he gets drunk and passes out.
Well, we had no idea.
I'm just so ashamed to show you that picture, but you know how he is. He has this perfect public face, and he's come to believe that he is that perfect public face. So I thought if I took a picture, maybe I could convince him to see a therapist.
What can we do? Do you want us to talk to him with you or privately?
No, not yet. It's just that I've lost one husband, and I'm just so scared. He's gonna try and commit suicide or something.
Don't talk like that.
I better go. Thanks for everything.
Listen, if Sydney has screwed up anything with our money, you better ask about our investments.
And I think this is hardly the time to bring that up.
Did you see the damn picture? To hell with the right time. It's our money.
Vanessa, I know it's a very bad time to be bringing this
Norm,
up, but...
Norm, I've already talked to Alex about getting your profits out, and it should be taken care of within the month.
Thank you.
Hey, you're home early.
Oh, yeah, I thought I'd pick up your stuff and some groceries and then go back into the office.
You're gonna take those. Okay.
And would you do me a favor and put that stuff up in my closet?
Sure. How was the party? Norm said it was great.
It was okay. Where's Sydney?
In the den, resting.
Okay.
Here we are.
I love you very much.
Drink it all down. Sydney. Sydney. Here. Have some more tea. Come on, have some more. Have some more. You know, you must have a fever. Yeah, come on. Let's get you upstairs. Maisie. Oh. Is everything all right?
Yes.
What are you doing?
Oh, I was just looking to see if...
What are you doing?
I was concerned, and well, I was worried, and I just wanted to make sure that everything was okay with you.
Oh, you're such a good friend.
How lucky we are you're here.
Good morning.
Hi, Vanessa. Do you want a cup of coffee? You look a little tired.
Oh, no thanks. Sydney had kind of a rough night. I think he's getting the flu, and he was drinking really heavily again. You gonna be around today?
Yeah. Do you want me to check on him before I go to work?
You know, he said he didn't want to be disturbed. He wasn't in a very good mood. So why don't you just let him sleep? I'm gonna go do some errands for him, and then I'll beep you later and we'll talk, okay? You know, Maisie, you've been such a good friend to us.
Sydney? 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 Oh, Sydney! Sydney!
Give me some water. Hey, some water.
What are you doing getting drunk like this?
Help me. Help me.
Sydney, get up.
Hey, some water.
Damn you, Sydney. Damn you, Sydney. Oh, Sydney. What are you doing? What are you doing? Damn you, drunk Sydney. Like this. What are you drunk like this? Sydney.
Vanessa.
Sydney. You scared me. I didn't expect...
How did you expect to find me?
I thought you'd still be up in bed. You were so sick.
If I was sick, why did you tell Maisie that I was drunk?
Well, I told her.
You told her that I was passing out everywhere and that I was depressed and drunk all the time.
Honey, all I ever said
You
was...
said I was drunk because of the pressure of buying this place, which I wanted and you didn't.
You asked my advice. Sydney, you made a decision about this place the night you proposed to me, remember? I didn't care one way or the other.
You're lying. There are no accounts, Maisie told me.
What would Maisie possibly know about the accounts? Alex doesn't discuss that kind of thing with the
Talk with Rasmussen. There are no accounts.
Well, Alex and I have a private agreement for our mutual legal
Vanessa,
protection.
you've stolen over $1 million of my money, Norm's company's money. Where is it? All these checks are made out to cash.
Everything there I spent on this house, on furniture, on things for you. Sydney...
I sat with Maisie wondering why you'd lie, so you ask yourself questions you don't dare to believe. But all those phony statements...
Who are you calling?
The police.
I have the money. In a safety deposit box.
I need that money, or we're all gonna be destroyed.
You can have it. If you let me walk away, no charges, nothing.
Where you going?
I hid the safety deposit key in the basement.
All right, I'm going with you. Vanessa, what the hell are you doing? What are you doing? Vanessa, stop it! Vanessa!
Sydney!
Maisie! Maisie!
Maisie! Maisie! Maisie, I'm in the basement! I'm in the basement! I'm locked in the basement! Maisie! Maisie!
Are you okay?
Stop her!
Sydney, call the police! He's trying to get away! Are you all right, miss? Are you okay? No!
Hey, Vanessa. 2 more days and you're a free bird, huh?
Mm-hmm. That's right. Free bird.
What's the first thing you're gonna do with all that money?
You're talking about the few dollars they give you when you walk out of here, right?
Vanessa, you got a visitor.
What?
It's first for everything. Jack's husband.
Which one?
That's what she told me.
Surprise, surprise. Don't tell me you missed me.
I figured I'd be seeing you in 2 days when your parole goes through. So I wanted to come by, say hello, and let you know I'm still living in the same place.
Why would I come to see you when I get out? What's that?
The key to your heart. I found it when I was going through your stuff during the trial. Now, I have the key, but I don't know which bank. You know the bank, but you don't have the key. Let's make a deal. Oh. You're thinking you can get that money without me? Forget it. I'm busted. I need that money. So I notified all the banks in our area in San Diego. I sent them your photograph, I gave them clippings from all the newspapers, and I put up a reward. That's why you're coming to visit me when you get out. See ya.
Maisie.
Hello, Vanessa. Sydney's in the kitchen. Vanessa's here.
Well, Vanessa, why don't we talk in the den?
All right. Do you still have Maisie working?
In a manner of speaking, yes. We're working together. We're married.
I had higher hopes for Maisie.
Very good. Care for a drink?
No, thank you.
I take my scotch plain. Now. Okay. Here's the deal. We go to the bank together. We walk in together. 2 briefcases. I put $25,000 in yours. The rest I put in mine. We never see each other ever again.
That sounds like a good deal. Except for one part. The $25,000, that part is crap.
What are you talking about? It's not your money, it's mine. You bankrupted me. You cost Norm his job. I could have shown the police the damn key. Then what would you have gotten?
I would have denied that I knew anything about any key. Then what would you have gotten?
I want my money.
Sidney, the money belongs to the person who has it in their hands, and your hands are empty.
I'll give you $50,000 and we can end this now.
I'm sure you will. I'll take $100,000 so we can end this now.
Vanessa, it's not your money. I'm doing the best I can. I have to live off of something to you. Easy. Vanessa and I are going to take a drive downtown. I'm just going to get my jacket. I'll be right back.
Maisie, congratulations on your marriage. You know, whatever you might think of me now, I had a genuine affection for you. I know you don't believe it, but I really did.
Let's go. Which bank, Vanessa?
Just keep driving a while longer.
Been driving for an hour. Which bank?
Pull over. Sidney, I want half.
Go to hell. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Don't do this.
I'm doing it, Sidney. Did you really think you could play hardball with me? I want half. Go ahead, Sidney. I've waited 4 years. I can wait 4 more. Can you? Besides which, I'll always know where the money is.
Why?
What?
You're smart. You could have made plenty of money. You didn't have to destroy everybody that
I
came in.
did make plenty of money, Sidney. Remember? Oh, don't give me that holier-than-thou look. I remember you looking at those statements and seeing a quick buck, you and Norm and Ann. Don't you judge me. Oh, and I'm taking the jewelry. Oh, except for these.
Is everything with you always a lie?
Absolutely not. There's an element of truth in everything I say. You know, Sidney, I really did love you. As crazy as that may sound, I did. More than you'll ever know.
Next in line, please. Thank you.
One more thing. You know that story you told me about your dead husband and daughter? Is any of that true?
Oh, Sidney, could anyone possibly lie about a thing like that? Oh, and by the way, you could have had me for the $100 grand if you'd just held your ground. But you were never tough enough to play hardball. You were never man enough.
You know, Vanessa, if I didn't need this money so badly, I'd beat you to death with it.
Vanessa Gage, you're under arrest.
1 year.
FBI.
For 1 year we planned this. You did time for fraud, and now you're going back for stealing my money.
Here's your money, Mr. Wiltz.
Hardball my ass.
Sidney! Sidney! You didn't get it all. Think about that. Think about it! You didn't get it all, Sidney! You didn't get it all! Think about that!